Over the decades as a firm, we've solidified a process for design that begins with discovery. We sit down with our clients and understand their needs, wants, and wishes before we ever put pen to paper. Only then can we begin to design architecture that really sings.
One of the most important things about our process is listening. We want to understand our clients' goals and their objectives. I always like to say that we lead, but we listen. We want to collaborate with them throughout the entire process and ask many questions and challenge their assumptions and their preconceived ideas so that together we can collaborate.
The foundation of this process is understanding. What that means to me is knowing our clients, hearing them, truly listening to them, what they need, what our users need, and then also what the site needs, what matters to the environment that we're serving and the people that will occupy these spaces.
This is where we begin to have a wonderful conversation, not only with our clients, but also internally, to understand the goals of the project that represent the very foundation by which beautiful architecture can be designed.
With our clients, we refine those big ideas and shape the space around them, and ultimately, hopefully, make a more enlivened, remarkable experience for them. The next step is to take all this information we've gathered and crystallize that into a meaningful, impactful design.
And whether we're working in healthcare, commercial, educational, we're essentially problem solving. We are finding meaning and purpose in space that meets the functional needs of our clients.
The most important thing we can do is to agree on the core concepts that will drive every decision that comes afterward. What that means to us is having the continuity of staff that can carry these big ideas that we all agree on together through every stage of the process to decide along the way, is this supporting the big ideas? Is this pushing the project forward? Is this making a more successful solution?
Throughout the design process, we use a range of tools from hand sketches and physical models to the latest animations, including drone technology, to ensure we're creating a unified vision between the architect and the client of their new space.
At JRA, we understand the importance interior design has in the architectural experience. Colors, finishes, furniture, they all play a key role into the success of any project. That's why our interior designers work hand in hand with our architects to ensure that both functionality and aesthetics come together perfectly in every space we create.
Our design principles are always engaged in a conversation between client and builder to properly execute the vision for the project. This is the most impactful part of our entire process.
We have a strong working relationship with the construction community, and that relationship that we built benefits the client during construction, because if a problem arises, we're working collaboratively together for the benefit of the owner.
We have a responsibility not only to our clients, to their ideas, but to the people that are going to use these buildings, the larger community in which they operate, and to the environment itself. We know that trusting this process of listening, synthesizing ideas, and ultimately deliver remarkable solutions to the communities we serve.